Ken's stem runhouse has a hurt box that appears before the hitbox, making it easier to interrupt, and it builds less V-meter on crush counter. I do think this was one of the better crush counter normals in neutral by Season 3.5, but I think they went a bit hard on it. Towards roundhouse is now -6 on block from -4. This makes it consistent with other overheads, but this particular overhead is very hard to space, and you lose the linking options if you do. I guess they nerfed it because you have the option to fake, and it's probably the most rewarding normal overhead in the game on hit. Laitatsu had its damage cut by 20, further nerfing the overhead, as well as Ken's 3-frame reversal options. Patch notes say the combo count was eased for Light Tatsu and Hard Uppercut. I think this means they have more juggle potential, which would explain the damage nerf, but I'm a Ken brainlet and I don't know what the new combos are. EX Shoryuken was also hit by the universal nerf to frame 1 invincible attacks, so Ken gets punished harder for using it. V-skill builds less V-meter on hit. It already doesn't build any V-meter if you just use it for the run, but since Season 3.5, Ken can land it in a few new corner combos, and I guess they didn't like how much he was getting. VT2 saw a slew of buffs. It'll pull people in from farther out, making it better at punishing fireballs. If the opponent gets hit behind you, it will still connect fully and properly and have the same juggling options. And you have some better enders if you fully mash it. These juggles also seem to work after either target combo. Unfortunately, that seems to be all. They don't seem to work after Raw Connect, Light DP Trigger, Hard DP Trigger, or Step Kick Trigger. It wasn't all bad for Ken. He got 10 damage on Hadoken and some quality of life fixes for his juggles to make them more consistent. But I don't understand why they nerfed him at all, let alone why they nerfed him in so many different ways. Full Shoryuken is still really hard to land in a scenario where you're not heavily scaling your follow-up, since the full connect is still tied to the initial activate, and it's still unappealing because it doesn't really give him as much of a means to use his EX moves, unlike VT1, where each EX will substantially increase the damage of several different combos. Maybe Ken has a really high online win rate or something, but at the high level almost no one's playing him, so all these nerfs feel really weird and out of place. I think Ken was probably low mid tier in Season 3.5, and he might just be low tier now.